Fashion Friends and Family. This is Stacy here from Sobromo and Elsa Fitzgerald. I have exciting news for you. The space that we're in what was formerly known as the Wacomico building, but is Baltimore Innovation Center, so BIC. They actually have artist studios available to rent. So I just noticed that was up. So the artist studios are coming soon. They're still building out that area, but I know there's not that many of them. And no, we're not getting any sort of cut on that rent. But so I just wanted to let you know, because I know there's a bunch of people that asked us about it. The area that they have for that is only specifically aimed at those that are artists. Welcome to Suite 415. This whole floor was completely empty before I ran that 200 miles for some of you that know. And who do we have here? You met Warren in one of our earlier videos, but it's kind of fun to see him in action.
Stacy, how you doing?
Good. What are you working on?
I'm working on some custom lounge chairs.
Wow. How long does it take to, or what is the process once you receive the chair?
Oh, the process is, if the client has fabric, it's kind of speedy, but if they don't, they have to wait a week to 14 days to have the fabric ordered. Once it's ordered, once I receive it, then it takes about inside of a week to have the work done and then set up for delivery.
That's great. And so some of these are chairs that are going to be worked on after?
Yes, that's the next client right there.
Okay. That's amazing. Well, we're gonna go walk the rest of the floor. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, always a pleasure.
I'm gonna take you back to where we started, and now the cutting table has been separated and divided out between the floor. Oh, look where we are. Well, for those of you that have been following this journey since 2020 into 2021, during that time, this space was a former garment factory that closed, and the whole floor was completely empty. And so there was a very long cutting table that was on this floor, and we were able to reboot the space, or activate it, as Chris would say, the owner of the property. He gave us this opportunity where we were able to reimagine the space, and we had a lot of different news channels come and visit us, but mainly because I ran this long distance, so I ran 200 miles in 8 days. Anyway, that brought a lot of community in, right? Community of the needle trades. And for those of you who don't know what the needle trades are, it's actually the different types of industries that are involved in the needle trades. So that could be the garment industry, that could be in the upholstery, that could be alterations even to a certain degree. So there's different elements of those trades, but very few of them exist anymore stateside due to the offshoring, labor working conditions, pretty much wage. And as a result of that offshoring and closing of industry in the United States, schools do not provide this training anymore because there's no true jobs on the other side. What's really exciting is to take you through on this floor and to see how the needle trades of Baltimore are now clustering together and reimagining what it looks like to keep that skill alive, to charge the correct rate for the time and that skill, and also for that individual who's really passionately driven to do that work. So let me show you the rest of this. We have George, who has his own needle trade business here. He does small batch production, some development. And then this whole area is going to be converted to artist studios. That could be anything from muralists, painters, illustrators. We do have Michelle Edwards over here in this studio, and she's the studio manager at MICA for their fiber arts department. Yay, hooray! So this is where Sobromo has migrated to. And we actually changed up our seating, so we're utilizing a cutting table. So that's where we have our sewing classes, our introduction to fashion entrepreneurship, fashion product development. And on the table, as some of you have already seen, we're converting some of our most popular courses into fashion educational bundles. You need to know what people are reading about, and I'm reading about the needle trades. industrial machines. These are, over there we have Mr. Hardy who does alterations, but also some custom made Ravens items. Then we have Pat Burke, the fashion photographer. Then as you saw Warren over there. So we're gonna continue walking through the needle trade runway. Here we have the Kavanaugh House. So this is a nonprofit focused on the upholstery industry. Actually, this is one of the trades that they're focused on, but it's really to train in the livelihood skills in this field so that there's a next generation learning and upskilling into that space. And as we carry on, we have a few other upholstery businesses here. So individual shops that have set up their own spaces. And here we have Lifting Labels. So it's a nonprofit serving returning citizens in the needle trades, in the garment needle trades. And they have a partnership with Cambridge Apparel. Cambridge Apparel is the company that makes ties and cummerbunds. Just behind me, we have Victor Colvin. He is a heritage sewing machine collector who will be opening a museum, but he also has a presence here for now. One of my most favorite things to see on this floor are the different color threads and to see that they are actively in use, just like the machines that they get to dance around on. More threads in motion. As we continue this work, I enjoy seeing the evolution of where it started and I don't know, all the different amazing and inspiring people that I get to connect with and we get to work with and we get to be friends with and just be in community. And so when I look at a book like this that's sort of wearing away, I am thrilled that we're not talking about Baltimore's needle trades as a historic past, but we get to bring that heritage along with us for the next chapter of its future. All right, welcome. See you next time.